Hello and welcome to DST Racing Projects. I'm Dave. Unfortunately, excuse me, Steve's not here today. I'm going on another little road trip today, so what I'll do is when I get to where I'm going, I will introduce you to the guy. So we'll see you again in a few minutes. So he's underneath the his ramp doing stuff with the look of it, so I'll let him just sort that little bit out what he's doing, and then we'll get him to introduce himself and what he does. So this Matt's fitting an exhaust to this Ford Fiesta. Is this stainless or not?
Yeah, it's a full stainless steel system.
Full, yeah.
We've removed the massive rear box, whatever it is that I've done with it, to somewhere.
So we'll find that.
It's in the skip.
Oh, it's in the skip.
In the skip, it's that good.
It's already in the skip.
Yeah.
I'll have it a little higher. About there. Small box, make it sound a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Some bigger tips on it.
Oh. Oh.
See, this is.
That's going to look very nice.
So I need to trim it down a lot.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is introduce you to Matt. Now Matt runs a company called
Nicromobeum.
Nicromobeum.
That's it.
Right,
yeah.
I've never got it right once.
Yeah.
So Matt's a welder, as you can see. He's doing welding things. So how long have you been up here then, Matt?
Just a little over a year now, so we're about 13, 14 months in.
But you have been welding for a long time.
Yeah, I've been on and off for the past like 7, 8 years.
And you do a lot of titanium.
Yes, yeah.
So basically, if it's metal, you can stick it together.
Yeah, as long as it's two bits of the same metal, I can stick them together.
That's good. So what are you doing now with this?
So obviously I've got that Ford Fiesta in. This is just the over axle bit, and just before we do the silence and the tip. So it's all bush finished now, so it's got a nice shine to it.
Yeah. So what's the pipe in the end for?
The pipe in the end, so I back purge everything. So what you see on the outside, where it's all nice and gold, it'll look the same on the inside.
Right, cool.
A lot of fabricators, what they do is they just stick it up on the car and weld around it. It doesn't look very good on the inside, and it's not very good for flow. Right. I'm all about flow.
Yeah, just about flow. Right, brilliant. So are you going to show us? Are you going to have a bit of a weld, or do you want me to show us around the stuff you've done? Or
well, it takes a few minutes for this to fill up with gas, so I've got a couple of minutes to show you around. Okay,
show us around then.
So this at the moment, I've got the Fiesta in, it's on the ramp, and then I've got the Mercedes in, which is having.
Is this the Mercedes?
Yeah, this is.
It's having this on.
Yeah, so
this must
mid
treble the price of the car.
Sorry?
Is this going to treble the price of the car?
Yeah. But once it's done, the lad's fully restoring it.
Oh, right, okay.
And see, you always start with the exhaust. He's literally gone for the full lot. So see, we've got the manifold with more or less equal length legs. The downpipe and the midsection is already on the car.
Yeah.
So this is just stuff that I didn't need on right now.
That's sweet.
So just like
that's proper posh. That's worth leaving on your sideboard.
Yeah. Well, if I could afford to keep something like that on the sideboard, I would.
Right, so that's nice. Oh, look at these.
I've got some titanium pieces up here. A lot of these are stock or mock-ups in titanium. So obviously we've got like this. A lot of this is Ford stuff.
Yeah.
Got some Subaru coolant stuff here.
Let me just put that down there, look. Nicromobeum. Yeah.
Nicromobeum.
See, it's all wrong, it's all...
Yeah.
I can't get it right.
A lot of people can't. Some people can, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm just old and stupid, so...
Yeah.
I'll get that.
I've had Scriblium, Deriblium.
Scriblium, Deriblium?
Yeah, which I thought was a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are titanium flanges. These will go on an Astra VXR. Ooh. And the original one that I got is that one. Just got that off a shelf from a company. I did a 3D CAD design, sent it to a machinist, and that's how we've got the titanium ones.
Yeah.
Obviously this is tacked together, but you can imagine that's like twice the weight of a titanium one. So you know how heavy that is.
Yeah.
And this is, well, obviously you've got the pipe to go with it, but
that's sweet.
So yeah, this all goes together as a kit, and goes with like a load of silicone hoses from my friends over at Roos Motorsport.
Yeah, we better get them in.
Yeah, big boys at Roos Motorsport.
Because of course you worked there before, didn't you?
Yeah, I've worked there for about 10 years. How I kind of got into the motorsport industry.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And some other bits and pieces, and then I've got a big titanium crossover for a Focus ST, sorry, with my logo in that.
Yeah, very nice.
So with welded stripes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the welded stripes.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. Past projects.
This is up and coming project. Yeah.
Yeah. This the big one's from a Range Rover Vogue, which I need to jig up. Guy's already been and gone for it. He's dead happy with it. And then this is for a car that I've got in a couple of weeks. It's a unique Amiga 3.2 V6 in a Corsa.
Wow.
So I've got the manifold downpipe, and he's actually asked me to do the full exhaust.
So basically, that's going to be a squeeze.
Oh yeah. Like a duck's arse, you know.
Yeah. And I want to show you this because this is pretty impressive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip you away from the bit until we get there. This is little grinding room, and we'll just keep you on there. Now, this is round the back. So this is exhaust off a.
It is a Audi S3. I think it's actually off a saloon. This one itself. So it's
that's
just
that bit. Is that the middle section? That's
no. So this is the hatchback version.
Right.
And the saloon version is this one. You can tell the difference by the length of the tips. Everything else is completely the same. Black box, valves and whatnot.
So that's a big old lump. What's that, about 1/4 of a ton?
yeah. It'd be like 1/4 the weight of the car.
Right, now what I'm going to show you is what Matt's made to replace it. Now obviously this is going to be quite loud when it's done, but what I want to show you is 2 fingers. Oh, look at that. Have you weighed it?
I've not weighed it yet, no.
That is seriously light, and that's full.
That's full titanium.
Full titanium.
Yeah.
So
that's about
people,
36.
if you want a titanium exhaust making for your motor car, that's who you want to go and see. Go and see Matt. They're beautiful. That is absolutely bloody lovely. That's nice enough to leave in your sitting room. It is gorgeous.
It's about 36 hours in that.
You're a clever guy. You really are. And the good news is, Matt welded quite a few bits on my Benelli race bike chassis, so I'm lucky that he only lives a few doors away. He most probably doesn't think that it's a good idea that he lives that close, but I am. I'm very happy that he lives that close. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I managed to get somebody to laser cut me a titanium tag as well, so I've got Nicromobeum there as well.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You need to sit down and do that. Oh, brilliant. Spot on. show you what you do.
Yeah. So this is the reason why you got, you know, the tube going inside.
Yeah.
Is that it looks like that when you fill it full of gas.
Yeah.
If you don't, it looks like that on the inside.
Ah, right.
So I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a small line that goes all the way through the middle.
Yeah.
And it's like a weak spot where it's actually not welded really, not properly anyway. It'll do the job, but when it's under extreme heat or pressure, even if you get any moisture in it, you know, it'll start to corrode. And yeah, it's just not very good for flow as well.
And to be fair, if you're spending this amount of money on something this good,
oh, absolutely,
you want it right, don't you?
Yeah, it's got to be done right.
Yeah, it's got to be done right. I've actually brought, I don't know where he's put it now, he's hid it. He's chucked it away in the bin, my clutch bit.
Oh, no, it's it.
It's in there. So what? Was not an ulterior motive, but while I was working in the workshop the other day, I was, everybody was sort of saying on the Benelli you can increase the distance from there to there by 10 mil, and it makes it easier to use the clutch. So I thought while I was up here, I'd drop this off with Matt for him to have a little sort that out for me. So there you go, you can have that back. And what I'm going to do is, Matt's very busy, so what I'll do is I'll leave that here now. Say thanks for Matt for letting us come up and have a look, and for letting him show us what he does. So if you do want something, you're on Faceache.
Faceache, yeah.
You're on Facebook.
Yeah.
You got a website?
I do have a website.
You've got a website, which is what?
Nicromobeum.co.uk.
Nicromobeum.
Scribbling.co.uk. Yeah.
Anyway, so if you want anything, you know what he does. So Matt's the guy to see.
Give me a shout.
Thanks very much, Matt, for your help, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Cheers, bud.
Bye-bye.
Bye.